Ex-Cop. Written by Oliver Nolan. Narrated by Jacob Z. Klimaszewski. In 1989, it was a late afternoon in London, and the police department were working flat out to stop any crime that was happening in their city. Barry was on his chair staring at his computer with his arm leaned on his desk. Barry was so quiet and was dead still, like a statue. He was having flashbacks on his last crime chase, when he met drug dealer Maverick Loki, who he almost caught, until Loki managed to escape. Ever since then, Barry has kept thinking about that day, as he felt so guilty, and that he had let his department down. And also let himself down, because he thought that he should have caught Loki that day, as he's now on the move. Suddenly, Barry jumps out of his skin as his boss, Glenn Collins, clicks his fingers in front of Barry's face. "No time for flashbacks, we got work to do," he said. Glenn Collins was the chief constable of the Metropolitan Police Department. He would do anything that he could to make sure that all his colleagues did all they could to stop any crime from developing in their city. "What do you think you're doing?" Glenn asked, as he glared right at Barry's face, showing displeasure. He called Barry into his office to have a quiet word with him, so Barry followed Glenn into his office and shut the door behind him. Barry sat with Glenn at his desk, looking directly, face to face, at each other. "Well, listen, Barry," Glenn said. "I know how desperate you were to catch Loki that time. We all were. But, unfortunately, we failed. But you can't keep beating yourself up like this, Barry. It wasn't your fault that he escaped. The only way we'll do this is if we work together and do it properly. We've got another meeting in a second. Now, I'm going to have to ask another officer to do the talking for you, whilst you sit here kicking yourself. Or, are you going to come and do this?" Glenn headed to his door to get ready for the meeting, and then, as he opened the door, he slowly turned his head towards Barry and said to him, "No one can expect to achieve something the first time, Barry. That's how we learn to do things properly."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?